Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Rose of Venus Tarot. It's Lacey, and this is going to be another love reading. I hope you get real comfortable. we're gonna hop right into it. I don't like to make you wait when it comes to love. Divine, please protect me and guide me as I dive into this collective energy. Please give me clear and concise and precise messages. Please let us know who's in the energy field of, our loved ones. What's going on in our collective love life, I should say. I guess right off the bat, I like to start with channeled messages. I feel like there's somebody who is watching your social media. I forgot to say, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Not every message is going to be from your person. Not every message will resonate with everyone, and that is okay. Um, right off the bat, I feel like somebody is watching your social media and they're watching to sort of tell if you're still tripping over them or not. Maybe they want to see you posting sad posts or something like that. Or like, something here that you used to post. They want some sort of indication. They want some sort of indication that you still like them and that you're still hung up on them, right? Some of you guys could have posted something that really got to them or got underneath their skin. And it wasn't like, it did, I don't know how to explain it. It seemed very healed. Whatever you're coming off, you come off as very healed. You're definitely different, I would say, after this breakup or after this person hurt you. Some of these people are regretting not hurting you worse. I'm not going to lie. They feel like they disappointed you, but they feel like they could have did more than disappointed you. They feel like they should have just really went in and just made you completely lose yourself, unafraid to post again. A lot of you guys, they see that some of you guys, they are a little bit in regret. I would say that. They're like, I don't know, something about realizing that they made you a lot more smarter. You're a lot more smart. You're a lot more discerning. You're thinking more than feeling here, and you're thinking more before you get into things and get into situations, and you're not allowing yourself in the situations that you don't have any emotional control over. This person feels like, wow, you're playing the game now, when really you might be subconsciously playing the game, but you're really just trying to protect yourself. Some of these people have deep fears that you are going to get what you want, especially since you have boundaries, especially since you're discerning, especially since you're detached and you're easily moving on from one person to the next. Some of you guys could have decided to not entertain, ironically enough, people who you just because you find them physically attractive. You're not allowing your uterus to choose your best mates for you. See, this is burning forever. Oh my goodness. But this is like the first stick I started of Palo Santos since I was like in Miami. I had bought some of those because the wind was blowing too much and I couldn't use my mogwort and my wormwood. You guys know I like that uncrossing herbs. I should take some sort of witch classes. I'm gonna look up some witch and herb classes. I'm gonna find me a coven. I feel like I learned better in person than online. But either way, spirit, I love these cards too. This is Season of the Witch cards. They're so beautiful. Moon and honeybees. Spirit, give me the best cards for this reading, please. Let me know what's going on in the collective energy. Self worship. Oh my goodness. I kept seeing this card all day. It was the first card I saw when I first shuffled the deck from my shorts, and then now it's coming out now. It was the last card when I put it away. Self worship. My hands fold as I speak to the stars, watching as the sky holds its breath. It's in stillness that I find all that I am and all of the divinity within me. Whoo! And you're finding all of the divinity within you. Somebody feels like you become very self-worshiping, and you're entering this sort of silent confidence. This isn't fake confidence here. This isn't confidence that needs to be validated by anyone else. This is like real confidence that they know is going to get you what you want. Some of you guys might be doms or becoming dominatrix. It's giving dom energy. They feel like you can have people crawling across the floor just to kiss your toenails type of energy. You're looking in the mirror and loving what you see. And side note, I also feel like other feminine energies can sense this sort of inner confidence. So you might have more women approaching you, but also you might have a particular type of woman trying to test you, might be trying to see if that self love is really real or if they could make you sort of serve them here. This is another energy I'm feeling. Oh, it got the star of Venus at this deck. I love when decks include that star. Some people think that's evil. I'm like, that is the transits of Venus. Spirit, please tell me more. Spirit, please tell me more. And you know, it could be triggering. Some people do not want you to love yourself because it doesn't, benefit them. Faye here. Not everything is as it may seem. Be cautious, dear one, for there is a story beneath the tell. Okay, so yeah, I'm guessing you're being told to be cautious of whatever you're feeling in some sort of love here. I don't know. This also looks yeah, and I feel like you are being more cautious. You're not allowing yourself to be deceived. You're not attached to any sort of outcome. You're not desperate for love. It's like this perfect middle ground is about to lead you to exactly what you want. You're going to have people, you wanted those flowers, those roses, and your future is going to be full of roses, full of people praising you, full of people noticing you, upholding you in the way that you want. Spirit, please tell me more. Some people might be talking about how they don't like this new version of you. They can sense that slight change that you have within your self confidence when they liked you to be more unsure of yourself because they felt like you depended on them for that type of validation, and now you don't. You're like, whatever. Like, some people are going to love it. The most important people are going to love it. Through the flame and through the song, there will rise a new dawn. Okay, some of you guys could have gone through some sort of initiation process here. This person that hurt you could have been a part of your initiation to into the darkness to, I guess, find yourself and your security here. This, I feel like this person that might be in your energy field was like the final straw. You're like, I'm not going to even allow myself to be that hurt, that dumb, or that desperate ever again. Nope, nope, nope. And you're cutting people off and you're allowing people to free themselves of you. If you feel like people are cutting you off at around this time period, it's okay. Some people cannot take this version of you. It's too much for them, but the right people will be able to. I'm hearing that Nirvana song. She's overboard and self assured. Oh, I know a dirty word. And it's not fake confidence either. You don't have to put on, you don't have to prove yourself. You got a total lack of interest in anything that doesn't benefit you right now. Bonfire. It is through the remembering that you will wake the ritual of your existence and be reborn in mighty celebration. A lot of you guys are having a rebirth of the heart chakra right now. I thought this was going to be more of a love reading, but it's coming out to be more of a collective reading here. A lot of you guys are going to probably only relate to this if you've been through a recent heartbreak. I know some of you guys are in the midst of dating right now, and you probably have questions about that and where that's going. So we'll probably pull some cards on this too. But I do feel like, hmm, yeah, there's some sort of rebirth here to your heart and your heart chakra, and your heart came back like very much stronger now, very much more secure now, you know. See, boundaries. Boundaries are important. Boundaries are sewn into the parts of who you are, for they are not to be crossed. I mean, you are not allowing, and with this self worship here, you are not allowing anybody to cross your boundaries. Maybe before you found it awkward to put people in their place. Now you're like, no, no, bitch, excuse me. And if you have anybody around you that's like, ew, you might be being warned to cut that person off because this person doesn't want your boundaries strengthening. Don't even deal with these people that or just don't care. But if there's people who, go against you when they see you standing up for yourself, that person doesn't want you to feel safe standing up for yourself. That person doesn't want you to feel safe being confident right now. I feel like this is also saying how other people could have played a role in you accepting less in your love life, like, because this is a love reading too. But sometimes when we keep certain friends and family members around, those are the types of lovers we attract. If we have a sister or we have a brother or we have a parent that feels comfortable stepping over our boundaries or not even allowing us to create boundaries, feeling like they create boundaries for you, then those are the types of lovers we're going to attract. A lot of you guys could have cut off everybody and you're just in self love mode right now. Maybe you clicked on this because you're just getting back into dating and whatnot. You just, maybe you just wanted to see, what's going on in here. Maybe my beads caught your attention. I don't know. Spirit, please give me more. Spirit, please give me more going on in the collective's love life. We got oak hair, oak coming out. Don't just look within, dive deeply into the eternal realms of knowing here. The eternal realms of knowing, like I said, that's your knowledge here. Your knowledge is really shocking people. The way you perceive things is really shocking people because they can't even say that you're bitter. You're coming from a very reasonable place here. Like, it's like the way you're addressing everything, like overall issues in the world. So, nobody could really deny your intelligence right now. You're not, you're thinking before you're reacting. If anybody is trying to downplay your intelligence, I would move away from this person. This person is just trying to get you to prove yourself so that they could, I don't know, like make you. I don't understand what you're saying. I don't know. Whoa, this is so intense, this card here. It's like I don't even know if I could show that, but it's like someone having their menstrual cycle, they're naked, and it's like bleeding down into a heart in the water. Like, Let me try to show it like this. And it's sacrifice here. You must find the ebb and flow of life within your very self, embracing all that is embraced. That embracing it all is embracing truth. You're embracing the both the dark and the light sides of yourself and love. A lot of you guys are not living in that, I don't know, that overly high feeling you had when you were like liking someone. Maybe you kind of just let your mind run on what things could be. Now you're accepting, like, oh, I like this person, I kind of do, or maybe you're not even liking people, you're making people earn you liking them. You're like, this person might seem a little interesting, but we'll see where it goes. You're not an idealist. You know that this person is very likely it's not going to work out. You'll be surprised if it does work out. And that's making people want to surprise you. Like, I feel like your next love, you're going to be kind of aloof and detached from, and this person is going to be trying to earn you and win you over and win your affection, like anybody that's not trying to win you over, win your affection in the right way, it's not going to be met. It's just not going to happen. God creation, through the darkness I crossed, and still I found myself in the presence of life. Yeah, in the darkness I crossed, and still I found myself in the presence of life. Yeah, a lot of this is about going through darkness and darkness times. And that's not even the full deck here. A lot of the deck is very lighthearted, but we got some very dark cards here. That's why I felt like whatever you went through, this person put you through some heavy moments. It's like some notes of self shame that led you to accountability. Like, you don't take accountability for people who abused you, but you do take, you're you're learning not to let it get that far. Like, just be caught up in the, maybe they'll change, maybe they'll treat me better, I don't know, maybe if I do this, maybe if I go tit for tat with this person, maybe they'll see one day that I'm the right person for them. You're like, that guy probably hates me. I'm probably not his type because I don't know. Let's say, for example, I got a tattoo and I do tarot readings. That guy's not going to love me or respect me, and that's okay. I'm moving on. And then you're recognizing, oh, okay, that guy got a tattoo. He got crystals on his neck. That might be the one for me, but it might not be, but you're secure, that acceptance here, rather than getting angry. Well, just because I have a tattoo and I do tarot readings doesn't mean that I'm invalid and you should love me as a person and blah 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 blah. AKA, that's still trying to prove yourself to people and still trying to earn their love and acceptance. You're not doing any of that. You're like, okay, that person don't like the fact I joke around like that, or, but that guy does. Oh, ish, you can hang with me and my jokes, and okay. Let's see how far this goes. Type of energy. You're accepting of the outcomes of certain things, and not only that, your lack of will to prove yourself, as I said, is making people want to prove themselves to you. Nobody can get you in that state of trying to prove yourself. And yeah, it's acceptance of your dark side too. You might be laughing at your dark side. Like, I can't believe I actually called him like 32 times when he left me that night. Like, I was so cringe. And you're moving on from it. So nobody could even hold it against you. Like, hey, remember? And you called me like 32 times and blah, 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 blah. And they're like, you probably wouldn't even reply to that. You're like, oh my goodness, this. bothered unbotheredness that they can't penetrate is scaring them now. This is scaring them. They want to face you. It's like, and they're really wondering, they're like, did I really do all that? It wasn't just them. They could have just been the last straw, because I'm feeling like some of you guys could have really been going through some ish. You could have really been needing them. You could have really had a lot of people try to take advantage of your kind heart, or you wanting and loving and feeling that you just went cold. This people can sense this sort of coldness coming from you, and it's like, wow, like you don't give a F. Like, too many people really tried you. Too many people really tried to play with your mind and whatnot. Like, could have been multiple people trying to play with your mind to get with you. And then you started messing with all their minds back. You're like, oh my goodness, because you're sick of it. You don't want to deal with people who do those shits. It's like, all right, whatever. I'm gonna go out, and this is another thing. You're not or you might be being told to not put your eggs all in one basket. If that person has not given you a commitment yet, you are single, Phil, don't be like, oh, don't turn down other people you might be interested in. You don't have to kiss them, you don't have to touch them, you don't have to make love to these people, but don't put all your energy on somebody that is not fully committed to you yet. You know, make sure you got your options here. Spirit, please tell me more. I mean, if you want to make love, if you're you're a horny person, go ahead. I don't shame people here, because I know I got succubus in my audiences, and they you can feed off of people's actual energy. You can even put your darkness into another person. You know. But once a lot of succubus are fully charged, they might go into celibate mode here. That, or after taking on a lot of energy from, like, I don't know, a negative source, or I don't know how to explain it, or when you're completely still bleeding the life out of someone. Because some of you guys, if you're a succubus, sometimes when the person screws you over and you made that soul tie and they keep screwing you over, they're giving you their life force energy, and you're still bleeding that previous person. So that previous person is going to cross over to the other side, especially if you relate to like Queen Nanana and like the Seven Gates here. And that's another Venetian tale from the star of Venus. She was the angel of heaven and hell, queen of heaven, and her sister Zerkiel was the queen of hell, but she accidentally killed her sister's husband, and then she had to come and rule over hell. But her husband didn't mourn for her loss, so now her husband has to spend 6 months in hell, and they switched basically. Her husband was the king and queen of heaven. Her sister Zerkiel, and I forgot her husband's name, were the king and queen of hell. But now they got to switch and take places to help Ezekiel rule hell, and that's also going along with the star of Venus, or planet Venus. Why I keep saying star of Venus, planet Venus, because you know how the planet spends time as the morning star and the evening star. So that's when it's the heaven ruled, and then the evening star is when it's Anana is in hell, She's serving her time there. But related to the succubus energy, and if you're connected to that type of energy, some people on earth is going to be more than 6 months. They're going to be going 6 feet under and serving your time in heck for you for the careless little mistakes that you made, but they, I don't know, played the part in. you know? So you might get some heartbreaks and pain, and they hurt you, cry over you, but then, and if that resonates, you'll know, because you got partners that you've seen get really bad karma, or a lot of them just end up 6 feet under. Some of you guys, if this person really, really hurt you, you already know they're going to end up and losing their life force. This person could be a young person, and they are already looking at their hair like, how am I getting this many gray hairs? This is crazy. We got frustrating them, so they initiate the breakup. If you got a current partner right now that seems to be doing everything to get underneath your skin, maybe purposely misunderstanding you, maybe acting aloof when you're around, this person might be a little bit bored. They might be trying to frustrate you to initiate the breakup. That, or they could be doing this to their current partner, hoping that they could end up, free, because they feel like, okay, maybe if I detach from my current partner, and they see me as single again, that the collective might want me again, because maybe you weren't attracted to them when they weren't single. I don't know. I've got thick skin and elastic heart, but your blade, it might be too sharp. I'm like a rubber band until you pull too hard. And then I might snap and I move fast. Okay, yeah, this person, you're giving off that energy that you might snap on a person, or you could have snapped and cursed somebody out. Um, People don't want to test you right now. Um, and then, this person also, they push you to the edge. This is the edge. It's like no forgiveness now. You're not even attracted to this person. Yeah, these cards keep popping out. I'm settled down fast with the wrong one. Now I feel trapped while you're out having fun. Yeah, okay, yeah. Somebody felt like they settled down with the wrong one. So if your partner is married, they definitely feel like they chose the wrong person. Spirit, please tell me more. Spirit, please tell me more. Yeah, love spell is coming out here. Some of you guys could have tried to love spell on somebody. Some of you guys, they could have tried that type of energy on you. And I don't know. I don't know what this person doesn't even know what they're doing. They're like, why did I do that? This thing could be, I don't know, backfiring. Spirit, please tell me more. I want this card. Aftercare that keeps coming out. Just pull a couple cards until they resonate. Because a lot of these cards getting repetitive. Yeah, a lot of people are seeing you as a heartthrob right now. Just your presence alone, you're not having to say or do much because of your inner love here. It's definitely shining. You're definitely getting a presence to you. People are definitely wanting to serve you. I want to get married. Somebody here is going to want to marry you. You might have a couple of people here who are offering their your hand in marriage. This might be surprising to you. Maybe you released the idea of marriage. Now a lot of people are wanting to come forward and marry you. Some of you guys, I could see this is a foreign person wanting to marry you. I don't know. Be careful with that. Spirit, please tell me more. Spirit, please tell me more. You're also realizing that you want to be careful with who you marry. You don't want to take on anybody's debt or inherit their child support. Spirit, please tell me more. I shouldn't have spoke to you that way. I'm sorry. Somebody could have felt like they could take your soft spot for granted. They felt like they could talk to you however, and now they're not, maybe they tried disrespecting you underneath their breath and then you kind of ignored it, so then they felt like, oh, okay, I could directly disrespect them. This person feels very much cringe for that because you're not even attracted to them. This person, I don't know, they don't know either. They're like, at first it was funny. I don't know, maybe they were trying to impress people by disrespecting you or saying the collective not gonna leave me. I could talk to the collective however I want because I'm handsome or I'm sexy or I'm this, I'm that. I need on me. Doing is for attention won't get my attention. Yeah, they realize that they're not able to get your attention by doing ish, like with a certain infliction or intention with it. Like they would have to definitely, like, you're a grown woman now, you're not even taking the guy seriously. If they're not taking you on a real date, you're also not even begging for the bare minimum, like food or a date here or anything. You're just not dealing with people who don't do ish for you. Simply as simple as that. You're not even interested in people who don't do ish for you. I thought threatening to leave would make you want me to stay. I thought you would change to appeal to me. I was wrong. Somebody thought threatening to leave would make you stay. They thought, I don't know, making you feel like they had other options, or maybe even leaving really quickly after you guys did the deed would make you grow faster. I don't know. Who make you either want to appeal to them, change to appeal to me, somebody, I don't know, but you didn't want to change to appeal to this person. I'm embarrassed. I acted so immaturely. Yeah, somebody's definitely embarrassed for acting immaturely. Yeah, we got, I don't want a diagnosis. I don't want a name to call it. And I'm unraveling and I'm not running towards the safest thing here. Okay, so someone might be realizing that they are the problem. I'm hearing this person might be really realizing that they suffer from narcissistic personality disorder, but they don't want that type of diagnosis here. They don't want a name to call it, but they know that they're spiraling and they're not running towards the safest thing because something about them is deteriorating. This person could have gotten married just to piss you off or to hurt someone else. This person could have been in love with your tears and in love with disempowering you and making things hard for you or hurting you, because some of you guys are really powerful. You don't even realize that you're real. And not only that, this person is jealous of you. You had dated a romantic partner that is extremely jealous of you, so they were addicted to putting you down. The fact that you don't care anymore, you're not even checking for them, and they're still checking for you. You got them like obsessed when they wanted you obsessed, is now making them realize, like, why am I still attached to this person? They need an ego boost. And then they're like, am I that caught up in getting my ego boost that, like, I'm still obsessed with this person because you're a powerful person. They don't just attract to anybody. Also, that person's supply, they're losing their supply because their looks might be declining. Some of these people have gained weight since they've been in a marriage. Not to say you can't be, chunky and get people, but this person might have relied on their looks, and because of their self-esteem being affected, they're not able to pull as many people as they did before. This person might also have revealed, I don't know, their marriage or their other partner like publicly, and now they only got weirdo, the people that they would think of as weirdos that want to compete with their wife, but not the same type of people like they liked here. I wish I was a part of your life. I feel so left out. Somebody wishes that they were a part of your life. They feel so left out. They want to know what your next move is. They want to know how things were going with you, for you. Like, they want to be in the know with you. They want to have a conversation with you on how things were, why you feel the way you feel. This person might wants to apologize to you for acting out of jealousy or acting just not how they feel like were themselves to you. We got all these songs remind me of you. A lot of these songs remind them of you. I don't want you with anyone else. This person knows you are going to end up with someone else. Not only that, a lot of you guys are going to end up with someone who worships you. Some of you guys are going to end up with people who are rich and people who are famous, people who are not intimidated by your star power and your strength in the first place. People, the people you were with before, you might not have realized it, but they were very much jealous and they were very much intimidated by you. You need people who you don't intimidate. He underestimates my mind. I know he's messing with my head, but my only weakness is I can't believe this guy is entirely dead. Can't talk to a psycho like a normal human being. Yeah, somebody here is a psycho. You realize you cannot talk to them like a normal human being. This person is like, I don't know, dead on the inside. They don't have empathy. They don't have feelings. They just want to get what they want. They just want to prove a point here. You're done trying to talk to a psycho like you would a normal human being. Just to reiterate the card here, And this is also making them feel crazy. It's like you're not even going to go there with them. And this is not, at first, they thought this was a game. They underestimated your mind. They're like, oh, this is just a game. I'll pretend to chase them for a little while. Oh, I'm not, they're not, okay, you're not giving in. All right, well, I'll give them another minute. I'm going to try this. Oh, I'm going to do this. And then nothing's working here. So it's definitely funny. But that's it, you guys. I hope this reading resonated. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whenever you're catching this reading. Goodbye.